Fighting for the right to open carry, activists take their guns and message to Rowlett, the public reaction to their demonstration. Well, gun rights group Open Carry Texas demonstrated their right to bear arms in Rowlett. It's the group's first protest since going head-to-head with the city of Arlington last week. Fox 4's James Rose is in Rowlett. Okay, so James, how did people there respond to the group today?
Well, you know, they were doing their little demonstration right out here for a couple of hours this afternoon. They're gone now. But I can tell you, if you factor in the number of people that we talked to and all the honks and the waves, I got to say it was probably overwhelmingly positive.
We're with Open Carry Texas.
A dozen people armed with long rifles and some with black powder pistols parade up and down Lakeview Parkway in Rowlett, passing out pamphlets explaining Open Carry Texas's goals.
You're just kind of showing people that gun owners are safe and responsible people, and we're educating people about our right to open carry.
Rowlett police say they got several 911 calls from concerned citizens when they saw the armed group in public.
You guys are affecting not our organization, you're affecting the Shriners, you're going to affect Toys for Tots, you're going to affect organizations that actually give back to the community. That's sad.
Last week, Arlington City Council made it illegal to pass out literature of any kind to motorists in the roadway to protect pedestrians as well as drivers. The council also unanimously passed an ordinance banning weapons from being brought into City Hall or other buildings where public meetings are being held.
And so if you have a right to bear arms, why would a place that makes laws be the first place to restrict a constitutional right?
Open Carry Texas members say that ordinance will be challenged in court. In Rowlett, their message seemed well received.
Well, I'd be out here too if I knew they were out here.
If more good American citizens had concealed handgun licenses, we wouldn't have half the tragedies in this country that we have now.
We've got to do it. This is the Republic of Texas. It's necessary today, unfortunately, but that's the way it is.
The group even went into a Walgreens to buy refreshments.
I believe everybody has a right to bear arms, but I think maybe this might be just kind of pushing the envelope.
Jan Lanzio was the only one we talked to that didn't like the idea of shotguns and semi-automatic rifles in public places without some kind of certification or training.
I want the person that is walking around with a gun like that to, you know, have gone through all the classes and know how to handle the gun and not just be able to walk into a Walgreens carrying an assault rifle like that he's carrying right over there.
Now, again, the overwhelming goal of this organization is to get the Texas legislature to change the law so that you can openly carry a pistol in public. And they say if they were able to carry a pistol now, they wouldn't have to carry their rifles over their shoulders. Natalie?
All right, so James, you mentioned 911 calls. Did police get involved?
Police did come by and check them out, and they noticed that it was this organization. You know, all North Texas law enforcement pretty much is well aware of this organization by now. But I can tell you, early on, this organization used to call the police departments where they would be holding their demonstrations just to give them a heads up and let them know what's going on. And so apparently, my sources in Rowlett tell me that they did not know that they would be out here demonstrating today. But nevertheless, they had a couple of cars drive by, and they realized it's this organization. Now, keep in mind, when these guys show up, they have flags and or banners that kind of show that they are with Open Carry Texas. So that's how they identify their organization when they're out here. And you know, that's certainly helpful. But, you know, on the other hand, you have to understand, you know, in this age of active shooters, you know, cops tell you if you see something, say something. And that's why, you know, when people see armed folks walking down the street and they're in a restaurant, they call 911 because it definitely concerns them. So it's kind of a two-way street in that regard. So they're trying to get the message out. They're trying to change this law, and not everyone thinks that they're going about it the right way. Natalie?
All right. James Rose live tonight in Rowlett. Thank you.